Good morning. Happy Sunday, or whatever day it is that you're here. So happy to be with you in this way and hope you're well. We are talking about creation, and many of you probably know the story. So I invite you at this time to go and find some. What we did today at church was we had some modeling clay. It was kind of like slime. And as we walked through the different days of creation, we built some of the earth and sky and trees and four-legged creatures. And I invite you at this time to pause this recording and go and find yourself some Play-Doh or clay, modeling clay, or slime, so that you can do it while I'm sharing these stories with you. All right, so let's get started. We are going to unroll and unpack our beautiful creation story. And we use blue for creation, our blue felt underlayment, because we have so much. Blue is such a creative creation color. So here is our blue. And what do you remember? Who remembers what the very first day of creation was all about? Can anyone remember? God created. This is all this energy, this love. Before the very beginning, there was, that's right, light, light and dark. Lightness. Now, not just the lightness that I'm turning on the light in my room or I need to put my night light on. No, this was the light before the light. Beautiful, bright energy. Lightness against the dark. And what did God say after God created the light? God said, "Oh, that is good. That is so good." So our light and dark. Does anyone remember what happened on the second day of creation? We have light and dark. Yes. And then we have water. Beautiful, rushing water. Not just the water from our faucet or the water that we drink. The very, very concept before, water. Water, rushing, beautiful water, life-giving water. And does anyone remember what this white is? That is the firmament, meaning that there's water above and there's water below. And what did God say at the end of this? God said, "Whew, this is good." All right, there is our water. What about that third day? Do you remember the third day? We've got lightness and dark, and we have water, and God introduced and created dry land so that trees could grow and there could be other types of life going on. Dry land. There's our water, right? And our sky. And now trees can grow. Things can grow on the dry land in different ways. And God said, what did God say? Whew, it is good. This is good. All right. What happened on the fourth day? Do you remember the fourth day? God created day and night. Day and night. So we have the light of the sun, this light luminescence. And we've got our moon and stars in the night. And this was an amazing way to keep time in a whole different way. Having day and night. And you know what God said? Whew, God said, this is good. This is so good. I wonder if you can build a sun or a moon and a stars with your Play-Doh or with your slime. Are you building as we go? I hope so. All right, we've got 4 days. Now what? What's happening next? Let's take a look. Anyone remember? It has to do with the water, and it has to do with the sky. That's right. Birds in the sky flying, and fish and swimming in the water, and all the creatures that are flying and swimming. God said we need these creatures. Let's imagine them. Let's imagine creatures to gift our days and be a part of this world. Amazing. Birds that are flying, fish that are swimming, and all kinds of creatures. And you know what God said. God said, oh, this is so good. This is so good. Well, now we have our creatures who could swim and who can fly. And we need other creatures. What kind of creatures on the 6th day? Don't you know it? We've got our 2-legged creatures and our 4-legged creatures. That includes humans. That includes dogs, cows, bulls, rams, sheep. So many different creatures. God said, yes, we need life. We need this energy, tangible, walking around this world. And so there they are, our 2-legged and our 4-legged creatures. And remember what God said on this 6th day? Oh, yeah, this is good. I don't know about you, but this is a lot. This is a lot of work, a lot of creation right here. 6 days of fullness. So what can come on the 7th day? Remember, it's blank. Why is it blank? Because it's a day of rest. It's a day of rest. To take a breath and breathe in. Breathe in the Spirit of God and breathe out for rest. And to be with one another and to cherish the love that was part of all this creation and to soak in all that love and let it be. And God said on that 7th day, whew, this is good. This is so good. On these 7 days, I would love to know, what is your favorite day? Is it night and day? Is it the fishes and the birds? Is your day the favorite 2-legged and 4-legged creatures? Or maybe it's the dry land, because we have trees that give us shade that we could hang out under and read a book and play. And maybe it's the water. Maybe you love swimming. Maybe you like the beginning, where there was darkness and light. The very, very beginning. I wonder what your favorite is. And whatever your favorite is, I would love to see you build what that favorite day is. And maybe you could send a picture for me so we can see it. They're all important days, all part. We couldn't miss one of these days. They're all so important to the 7 days of creation. And so I hope on this week ahead, as you go through each day, you can remember these days and remember all the time. God said, it is good. It is good. Breathe in that love of creation. And may you have a beautiful week ahead. I can't wait to see you next week at Family Worship. We'll be outside and we'll make sure to be socially distanced, taking care of one another and being safe. See you then.